Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet's marriage used to be the picture of Hollywood perfection, enticing fans and the media alike. Their love story was full of public displays of affection, family moments, and a picture-perfect image of what many thought was an unbreakable bond. But behind the smiles and red carpet appearances, cracks started to appear in their marriage as they separated and eventually got divorced. The real reasons for their breakup were unknown until now. After years of keeping her side of the story secret, Lisa, who is now 57 years old, has finally spoken out about her relationship with Jason. What started their relationship? How did Jason and Lisa meet and get married? For Jason, meeting Lisa was like a dream come true. From the moment he first saw her, he knew she was special. It wasn't just her looks. There was something captivating about her presence and the way she carried herself. Jason would eagerly watch The Cosby Show at home every Sunday night, just like many other people. He would become completely engrossed in the lives of the Huxtable family, but it was Lisa's portrayal of Denise Huxtable that caught his attention. The young actor remembered the exact moment when it all started. He was only 8 years old and watching Lisa's character on TV. At that moment, something inside him changed, and he turned to his mom and pointed at Lisa. "I like that one," he said to Lisa on the screen. Little did he know that innocent remark would set off a love story that would last decades and captivate the world. As Jason got older, his admiration for Lisa grew. He continued to watch her career grow, but always from afar. He never dared to think that he would meet the woman who had unknowingly won his heart all those years ago. In 2005, a year that would prove to be pivotal, Jason found himself in Los Angeles, navigating the early stages of discourse. During this time, Jason worked hard to establish himself as an actor in Hollywood, where the competition is fierce. He attended a number of industry events during this time to network with both newcomers and veterans. It was at a jazz club one fateful evening that Jason's life took an unexpected turn he wasn't expecting. Honestly, he hadn't even thought about meeting her that night, but as soon as he walked into the club, there she was, Lisa Bonet. He was clear, and Jason's attention was immediately drawn to her. When he locked eyes with Bonet, his heart skipped a beat. It was like time stopped, letting him take in every detail of the moment. He was struck by her beauty, her effortless charm, and the undeniable presence she held in the room. Jason couldn't help but feel the weight of finally meeting the woman he had admired from afar for so many years, the same woman whose face he had seen on TV as a child and whose image he had been picturing her for decades, and now she was right in front of him, as real as the air he breathed. At that moment, Jason was so emotional that he couldn't hold it in. He later said it felt like fireworks were going off inside him, an explosion of excitement and disbelief. Meeting Lisa Bonet wasn't just a chance encounter. It was the start of a significant relationship that would change Jason's personal and professional path. Then, something amazing happened. Lisa, who was already a well-known actress and mother who had already made her own way in Hollywood, felt the same way. She saw something in Jason that drew her in. It wasn't just a passing attraction, it was a bond that neither of them could deny. From that point on, Jason's dream came true in a way he could never have imagined. They spent countless hours getting to know each other, sharing stories, laughing, and there was an undeniable chemistry between them. There was a comfort that felt both refreshing and powerful. They weren't just two people in love, they were two souls who had found each other after years of searching, unknowingly through the vast expanse of time. In 2007, just 2 years after meeting, they had their first child together, a beautiful daughter named Lola. The next year, they were blessed with a son named Noah Wolf. After more than 10 years together, Jason and Lisa got married in 2017 in a small ceremony to the outside world. Jason and Lisa seemed like the ideal couple, a picture of love, happiness, and family bliss. But their deep connection, mutual respect, and shared values made them a model for what many people wanted in a relationship. With their 2 beautiful children and strong bond, they seemed to have it all, an ideal family that many people envied. But their love would soon be tested in ways they could never have imagined. Even though Jason and Lisa's marriage seemed perfect, cracks began to show below the surface as when Jason got big roles like Aquaman, his work took over his life. He would be away from home filming in remote areas for months at a time. Lisa, on the other hand, lived in Los Angeles and focused on keeping a stable and quiet life with their kids. She found peace in the background, away from the crazy world of Hollywood that Jason was now a part of. The physical and emotional distance that came with Jason's demanding career started to hurt their marriage. As Jason focused more on his career and less on his family, there was a bigger emotional gap between them. This made Lisa feel even more alone because she valued family stability over the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. People who know the couple well say that Lisa's continued ties to her ex-husband Lenny Kravitz, with whom she had a daughter named Zoe Kravitz, also added to the tension. Jason had always been okay with them co-parenting, but the constant presence of Lenny, who was involved in their kids' lives, started to make Jason uncomfortable. Jason, despite how understanding he seemed, is said to have found it hard to understand Lisa's strong emotional connection to her past and his own desire to move on. Jason's long absences, the growing emotional distance, and Lenny's presence in their lives created a rift that neither could bridge. The shocking news of Jason and Lisa's split shocked the world, was a shock to many who had really liked their relationship after years of comfort. As one of Hollywood's most loved couples, their decision to split up shocked and broke the hearts of fans. The couple had always seemed inseparable, with their chemistry clear in public and on social media. But in January 2022, they made the hard decision to announce their breakup, saying that they had been living apart for a few months before going public. Through Jason's Instagram, they talked about how much they loved and respected each other while also admitting the problems they were having. "We have all felt the squeeze and changes of these transformative times. A revolution is unfolding, and our family is no exception. Feeling and growing from the seismic shifts occurring," the message said. It showed that even though they loved each other, the pressures of life, both personal and professional, had led them to a crossroad. The peaceful divorce was in contrast to the media frenzy that, despite the emotional weight of the situation, Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet's divorce was surprisingly calm, civil, and at first glance almost serene. They both wanted to handle the divorce as privately as possible, aware of how it would affect their children and their public image. Their shared focus was always on their children, Lola and Nakoa Wolf. Both parents were deeply invested in shielding their kids from the drama that often comes with such high-profile divorces. The couple avoided the media by putting on a united front that emphasized their mutual respect and shared goals for the future. The media mostly believed what the couple said and praised their maturity and the way they handled the split with such grace. For a while, it looked like their divorce would be one of the few exceptions in a world full of controversial celebrity breakups. The couple's calm demeanor helped them avoid much of the public scrutiny that usually comes with a divorce. Fans admired how calmly they handled the end of their public marriage. When the divorce finally happened in 2024, the couple had already privately agreed on a settlement. This agreement was meant to protect both their personal lives and their financial interests. Unlike many celebrity divorces, which involve long and expensive battles over assets and spousal support, Jason and Lisa waived spousal and child support, instead choosing to divide assets, and Lisa thought that Jason's friends and family may have stepped in and helped him understand how bad things were. "Maybe time healed us," Lisa said, "but as time passed, he just changed. He admitted his mistakes and took responsibility, so we decided to be there for our kids and give them the best," Lisa added. Lisa then talked about how she healed from the wounds of the divorce over time. The anger, hurt, and betrayal that had once consumed her slowly faded, and she was able to move on with her life. Lisa said that telling her side of the story wasn't about reopening old wounds. It was about finding closure. She said that speaking out now was her way of finally putting the past to rest. It was her chance to reclaim her story. to offer clarity and to close this chapter of her life with a sense of finality. For Lisa, this interview wasn't just about explaining why she and Jason got a divorce. It was about healing and moving on once and for all. What's next for Jason and Lisa as Jason Arjona continues to do well in his career and is happy in his new relationship with Adria Arjona? Lisa has built a life for herself around creativity, family, and self-reflection. Even though their paths have become different, the love and respect they have for each other and their promise to co-parent will likely remain important parts of their story. Only time will tell what the future holds, but for now, both are embracing their own journeys and finding healing and fulfillment in different ways. What do you think about Lisa and Arjona? Feel free to tell us what you think about Jason's breakup in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.